Alright, so here's a video that will really only be interesting to the 3 or 4 people that I went cycling with on Saturday, but here it goes. Okay, so check it out for the usual sort of weekend warrior Perth Hills ride, and along comes one of the big cycling shop groups, and it's on. Everyone's going to try and drop each other and get to the top first. There goes Xena Warrior Princess straight to the front. I'm going to have to make up names for people, I don't know them. But it's stringing out a bit here and everyone's trying to drop each other, and there's a little bunch about to go off the front and really try and drop everyone. So here's Furious Phil. Furious Phil's just keeping an eye on things. I'm just going to ride on Furious Phil's wheel for a while. Just up ahead there's a guy in a yellow jersey who is also just watching those guys on the front carefully and making sure he doesn't get dropped. Call him the Mountain Banana. He turns out to be very strong, and here goes the Mountain Banana. I'll just get some help from him for a while. He's trying to just really wants to get across that gap to those couple of guys up the front there. This guy on the left here in the blue jersey, Helpful Joe, I'll have to call him. He turns out to be pretty helpful later. So the Mountain Banana's dropped me, but here comes Luke Skywalker on his lightsaber style frame. Get some help from Luke Skywalker. I'm pretty sure Helpful Joe is on my wheel at this point. He is. Luke Skywalker's done, so it's time to go. There's Helpful Joe. Let's get a bit of Helpful Joe for a while. It's the steep part. Here we're on a bit of a false flat, and I'm just going to sort of suck the wheel for a little while. I'm not sure what's happening here. I think you may be expecting me to have a bit of a turn, which I do, and this is Helpful Joe. This is the end of that sort of false flat, and it's about to get steep just for a little pinch here. And Helpful Joe is putting the hurt on me here. He can see those front guys, you can see them there just ahead. This is stinging a bit, but I'm hanging in there for all I can. But Helpful Joe is actually going to drop me here, and I'm pretty sure he'll get across to those guys, but I haven't. There's Xena Warrior Princess is done. She's been dropped from that little bunch in front. Here's a Giant Jack on the Giant TCR. I'm pretty sure I'm trying to get across. He's picked up my wheel. I'll get a little bit of help from Giant Jack as well for as long as I can. I can still just see those guys in sight. The gap's not closing. Giant Jack has stopped trying, so I have one last little dig at getting across there. But this is the last little bullet. Ain't going to happen. And there's Furious Phil, who's actually just let that group go. I've just rolled across the top just behind them. And there they are. There's 4 or 5 that really got off the front, including Mount Banana. Good stuff. Okay, so our little group has left the big shop group to their devices and carried on to the next hill. And just before this shot, didn't have the camera on. Chris has said, "I'll see you guys at the top," and he has taken off. So there's no need to tear after him. Let's just watch and wait. So Furious Phil's heart rate is probably still in the 60s here, and he just goes up to take a look. But I know I know Chris is coming back, so I'll just take my time and work on up there. And apparently Chris is determined to smoke me on this hill, and that's enough motivation for me to just kick a little bit and get over there. And something's up. I've convinced Chris that I'm just out for a casual ride. Now it's time to go. Just that last little bit before the top. Just sort of punch out the last couple hundred metres, and it's victory, AC.
On you at the start.
They can't. But then he was calling out. He's saying, "Oh, he's coming, he's coming." And I was going, "Shut up, shut up."
Anyway, I won the battle but lost the war here. I've last little climb up to the coffee shop, tried it on again, but Chris is ready, kicks a little bit, and I just don't have the legs. So can't win them all. There we go. That's it there. It's a tiny little spike in there. Yep. Bit of glass. So here we go. It looks like Steve-O's been saving himself for the drag home, which